A man's ambition is to rule the entire earth. And although only a handful of individuals within the course of human history have actively pursued the realization of that ambition, every man still possesses it. It is difficult, though, to see that every man would have this grand of an ambition within them. Fortunately, we have a microcosm of that ambition, and that is how every man innately pursues a woman. A woman is the embodiment of all creation, so to pursue her is to prepare oneself for the pursuit of all creation. So as we look at a man's ambition, we're going to see it from the perspective of the desire to touch like a man, not just to touch the woman and her body, but to touch all of creation. And the first step is in identifying beauty. Now, most men will feel very confident in this regard, but they are incorrect in doing so. They may be able to identify beauty based on what culture says, or magazines say, or movies say, but they cannot identify a unique beauty based upon their own ambition. And this is exactly what is required of manhood. The man must go into his ambition, study it, and figure out what exactly he's ambitious about. Is he ambitious about the vastness of the ocean, the mystery of the mountains, or the abundance of the plains? He must know the nature of his ambition. Then he can craft a unique perception of beauty that will allow him to identify first the woman who aligns with that ambition, and then the aspects of the created world around him which are also aligned. And she is the key to that as the single embodiment of all creation. Once he can identify beauty in the woman in creation, and he wins the woman in creation over, then it's time to begin cultivating beauty. And here again we see how vast the difference is. When you look at most relationships, the woman's beauty decays after marriage. And this is very disturbing because the man is supposed to be cultivating her beauty, not actively decaying it. She is at the center of his created world. And the world, because of him and his ambition, and the woman are all to be rising into ever-increasing glory. But it's also a mistake to think that the man is making the woman or creation more beautiful. That is a mistake, and inferring that to a woman is going to be a clear indicator for any man stumbling down that path. Instead of viewing that you're here to make the world better, to make the woman more beautiful, you're making the beauty that's already there more purposeful, more in line with your unique ambition. You're not trying to fix things, you're not trying to improve things, you want to win over the woman and the created world to your unique ambition. And that's going to require explaining who you are, why you're here, how you're going to cultivate your unique perception of beauty, and what the end display will be, because that is always the intent of ambition, to display something. And if you're ambitious for beauty, the beauty of a woman, the beauty of the world, your intent is to cultivate a unique display. And here again we see the backward nature of most inexperienced men. They will take the woman into their life and then hide her, believing that her beauty is just for him. But this is the inverse. The man is to cultivate her beauty, to cultivate his world into a purposeful display that will bring those who would want to see his unique interpretation of beauty. And again, it's not a better beauty or a lesser beauty, it's a unique cultivation of the beauty that already exists as it is embodied within his ambition. So then we can see that the touch of an ambitious man grows a beautiful display.